story?
Actually, malaking factor kasi yung material ni Dolly. Simula pa rin naman nung pelikula pa lang siya. And from concept pa lang talagang inalagaan talaga ng director yung material. So, malaking factor yun. So, at the same time din, malaki rin yung naibigay ng cast para mabuo ng maayos at maganda yung buong serye.
Every story naman talaga is worth telling, hindi ba? And maganda talaga din yung mga dramatic points ng pelikula. The characters were so relatable. Alam mo, yung kilala natin sila. I guess that's why when you watch it, it has that, effect on you. It is, a person's heart that you're watching it. It's a person's story there. And regardless of gender or race or social status, parang love is really universal.
And thank you for casting Adrian. Malaking I don't know, hindi ko siya ma-measure in my heart right now while watching. I'm not being showbiz because I'm just hosting this press con. Pero ang sarap lang talagang panoorin na yung love story na to ngayon ang nabibigyan ng spotlight. It's your friend's love story. It's my love story. It's Adrian's love story. Alam mo yon, so nakakatuwa lang. Before I get emotional, let's start the Q&A. Kasama natin si Justin Irons ng Corpcom. Here we go, nag-on camera ng ating mga cast. Justin, magandang hapon. New haircut.
Hey MJ, hi everyone. I'm Justin Irons of Leaders for Corporate Communications and maraming salamat po sa ating friends from the media sa mga nagpadala ng tanong. Super excited sila MJ to ask questions and sorry do sa mga hindi na namin ma-accommodate due to the limited time. Pero yun, I hope ma-discuss yung mga questions nyo sa Q&A portion natin. And for the first question, we have from Random Republica, we have Ate Kate Adahar. Ate Kate.
Hi, thanks Justin. Good afternoon. My first question is for Direk Dolly. Direk, gaano kahirap or gaano kadali dugtungan yung story from the movie na ginawa ngayong series?
Hi Kate, good afternoon sa'yo. Siyempre, ano ba? Parang madali na mahirap. Mahirap kasi magsulat ng series. So it's actually my first time writing a series. I've produced numerous series for I1. Pero ako talaga mismo yung nagsulat ng series. Medyo mas mahirap siya kumpara sa movie. Kasi parang ang gumagawa ng isang pelikula every isang episode. Pero yung thing is, kasi diba sa series, lagi siyang may highs and may lows. And it always has to end with a bang. Alam mo yun, lagi siyang may ganun. May cliffhanger siya sa dulo. Sa pelikula, isang dire-diretso lang siya. So medyo doon ako nahirapan in terms of transitioning sa pagsusulat. Pero in terms of sa laman ng kwento, hindi ako nahirapan doon kasi siguro dahil kilala ko na. Actually, sobrang dali niyang buuin kasi kilala ko na yung characters ni Dominic at saka ni Luke. At tapos, ginusto ko talagang, actually sa unang draft ng movie, meron talagang parents doon na natanggal ko lang sila kasi nga, we had to focus on the story, the love story. So, nung binigyan ako ng chance na gawin siyang series, doon ko na explore talaga yung world ng parents at saka ng school. So, yun yung madaling part, yung kung paano palaguin yung kwento nilang dalawa.
Congratulations, maganda yung first episode. And for my second question for Adrian, paano nabago yung buhay mo, yung career mo ng love, ng The Boy Foretold by the Stars? At very busy ka ngayong pandemic.
Hi, Ate Kate. Siguro, dito sa The Boy Foretold by the Stars, una po ako nabigyan ng pagkakataon na mag-play ng lead character. And dito ko unang na-explore yung talagang yung trabaho namin bilang artista, yung kung paano ka mag-dive din sa character. Tapos, sobrang swerte ko lang na yung una kong pelikula na ginawa ever ay napasali sa MMSF. Tapos, na-nominate tayo and hindi ako makapaniwala hanggang ngayon. Parang tuwing natutulog ako paggabi, hindi ako natutulog ng hindi nagpapasalamat, ng hindi naielib sa mga nangyayari sa mundo na totoo bang artista na talaga ako? Totoo bang meron akong ginawang ganitong klaseng project? Na totoo bang kasali ako dito sa project na to? Yung ganon. Hindi pa rin ako naniniwala.
Congratulations, ang ganda. Thanks. Thanks, MJ.
Thank you, Kate. No, that was short and sweet, ha? Sige, mamaya na yung question ko. Justin, ikaw muna. Sino next?
And for our next question, we have from Young Star, we have Emil Cofilenia.
Hello po, ako si Emil, writing for Youngstar. Congrats po kina Direct Dolly and the entire cast and crew for a really great pilot episode. I can't wait to watch the rest. Yung first question ko is for Direct Dolly din po. How has your approach when writing these characters and their relationship changed from when you originally wrote this story as a play, moving to a series, moving to a film, then moving to a series?
Siguro kasi, how did it change? Siguro yung tema, yun yung nagbago. Because the movie, diba, it was all, the theme of the movie was really about destiny, you know, believing in one's destiny and finding, you know, being destined to your soulmate. And then yung theme kasi nitong series, it focuses more on commitment. Parang yun yung pinaka-tema ng buong 6 episodes na to is how, diba, pinagtagpo na kayo ng tadhana. Ngayon, the real challenge comes na how do you stay committed to the relationship that, you know, fate brought to you. So yun yung, doon ako umangga. Na parang all their decisions, character decisions, ni Dominic, ni Luke, ni Gio, even the parents focuses on, you know, that commitment. Kasi every character has their own commitment to their own family. Diba? Parang yung parents, si Miss A at si Kuya Nick, focus sila sa commitment nila sa pagpapalaki sa anak nila ng mabuti. At the same way, ganun din si Tere at saka si yung character ni Coach Mark, ni Victor, sa pagpapalaki kay Kian. And then syempre, meron tayong mga, you know, adolescent teenagers, you know, trying to discover for themselves what it is to you know, to grow up and to fall in love. So, and how hard, ito kasi nila na-discover, especially for Dominic's character, what it takes, you know, to be committed to someone. Parang yun yung pinaka-growth niya, na parang hindi lang pala siya all, you know, happy, kilig moment. There are also maturity involved for all the characters. Kasi lahat sila may natutunan sa bawat isa at sa bawat lahat ng nangyari sa pamilya, sa eskwelahan at saka sa sarili nila.
Okay. Thank you very much. Yung second question ko is also for Adrian sana, but I think at this point any of the cast could also chip in because I feel like anybody could share their thoughts. But what I found most interesting about the film specifically was katulad nga ng sinabi ni Direct Dolly, yung themes ng faith and destiny and how these kinds of relationships sort of can fit in a private Catholic school. So for you personally, as we get more BL series and films, what are some other themes or ideas that you'd like these films or series to explore?
Anybody?
Hi, Emil.
Hello.
Pwede ako mag-answer ng short lang tapos
Sure, yes.
Ako gusto ko talaga na matackle sa series or sa pelikula na BL yung mga legislation o yung kawalan ng batas na nagpoprotekta sa mga LGBT or kaya yung anti-discrimination bill kasi hindi pa rin siya naipapasa ngayon. So, yung gender-based discrimination and gender-based violence, hindi pa rin siya naipasa sa batas. So, sana may production na mag-tackle nung ganong topic. Yun lang. Thank you, Emil. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Then there was silence. Emil, happy ka na ba doon sa sagot ni Adrian?
Actually, very, very good answer also. So if that's all, then thank you very much anyway. And yeah.
Thank you, Emil. Maraming salamat. Okay, I have a question for the parents in the film. Nikki, Romnick, Agot, and the father figure, Victor. Ang question ko is, if na mangyari sa inyo yon, your children, you know, yung son nyo or daughter nyo, bilang may pinakilala na it's my boyfriend or my girlfriend, how would you react?
Umpisahan na dun sa may mga anak.
Mauna na ba ako?
Go, Nick.
Ako ba, attorney ko? Kuya, ikaw na.
Ako lang, yung sa walang anak. Okay?
Kuya, anak ka naman, 4 lang ang paa.
Hindi. Sa akin, alam mo, actually, okay lang sa akin. I have 3 brothers, but 2 of them are gay. And my parents are so open, and they're like, nung nag-out yung kapatid kong isa, sabi nung parents ko, alam naman namin yan. So parang there was no need for them to be formally coming out, diba? So ako cool na kulaw dyan. Tsaka I have a lot of friends from the LGBT community, and I love them all.
Sobrang
Yeah,
opposite
okay.
ng character mo dito sa ano.
Oo, sobrang opposite.
Ako naman, since my daughter just turned 13 recently, my Olivia and I were very open to each other. We tell her that anything that you want to know, kahit alam mong hindi kami agree at some point, ang importante is you are open to us. And I was just talking to si Direk Dolly. Sinabi ko nga na pwede bang mapanood niya itong series namin because at the age of 13, she has recently asked me what is being a pansexual daw about. So ako, sa totoo lang, hindi ko alam yung sasagot ko kasi hindi ko alam. I'm not very much aware of yung description ng preferences ng mga tao. So, but I made the research on it, and ako, ang take ko dyan is, sabi ko nga, my character here resonates so much because I found myself telling her na it's okay. Ako, I would rather you discover on your own kung ano yung tingin mo, ang choices mo. But yun, be open. And like what Ate A said, my 24 years, I have been exposed to the LGBTQ plus community. All my life, di ba, nakapaligid sila sa amin. They're very happy people. And again, as Jody said, love is universal. So who are you to choose for a person? Sobrang open kami ng anak ko. And I just told her that when the day comes na ito yung choice mo, I will support you. I told her that.
Nice. Thanks, Nikki. Romney.
For me, I have 6 kids. I have 2 boys and 4 girls. Yung boys, bookend sila. One is the eldest and then the other one is the youngest. But I would always have this stand. I have so many friends who are in the community. Growing up from grade school, dami ko nang kilala, and then getting into the business, and then working in this industry for so long. I think my understanding grew along with me. Syempre at first, when you're young and you're in the 70s and early 80s, you know, a lot of things are said about people in the community, and because you're impressionable, you think the same way. But as you grow up, you realize we all can only be answerable for who we are, and we cannot pass judgment on others. It's because of my exposure, I believe I understood better that, and pardon me for saying this, it's actually more difficult for people in the community to sustain, maintain, obtain the kind of relationship that is ideal, or katulad na sabi ni Direk, something that you would commit to. And if they're already having that problem, ba't pa ako dadagdag, di ba? If my children will always be open to me, they should understand that I will always be there to support them. It doesn't matter what their choices are, for as long as they're not hurting themselves and other people in the process, for as long as they're being true to what they feel. And then I want them to know that I am proud of them no matter what. You know, because my children are my children, whatever happens.
Additional 100 pogi points kay Romnick for
That
answering
you.
from the LGBT community. Victor, ikaw naman.
Hi, I think nasabi na rin nila Miss Agot, Nikki, and Sir Romnick yung mga points, but I don't have any children yet. I do have a fiance, and hopefully soon we'll be having our own children. But if faced with that situation, you know what? Yun nga, I live by a motto na I want to be honest and true to yourself. So it's the same thing I'd like my children to have and to believe. Because yun nga, as a parent, you want to be there to guide them. And if there is always, you know, yung nahihiya or in that manner, it's gonna be difficult for a parent to guide their child, and you want to give them the utmost guidance. So I'd love to support whatever he or she is up with. So thank you.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Maraming salamat. Let's call in now Von Berinario from
yung character interesting and yung atake ni Bon sa character niya. Parang ang saya ang saya umarte, ang saya mag-perform, ang sayang gawin yung mga eksena. Siya ang pakahusay ni Bon. And I'm so excited for everyone to witness how amazing of an actor he is.
Wow. Meron akong exciting question, pero bago yan, panoorin muna natin yung trailer ng Love Beneath the Stars, the sequel series. Let's watch this.